that's when I knew. That's when I knew it was like it probably got too loud.
Ew, like just think about the people that you had beef with and you survived. Lil Wayne, Birdman, and Drake, and you have no like scars from it.
And when you look at the parable of David and Goliath, and you see, somebody who's, very, dismissive or very arrogant or very, feeling like, because Drake wasn't talking the way he's talking now at the beginning, but when Kendrick wasn't saying nothing.
Pusha T has reportedly stepped back into the spotlight to send a clear warning to none other than Drake, and he's not holding back. The back and forth is hitting new heights as Pusha seems ready to exact revenge for Kendrick Lamar. If you thought the Pusha versus Drake saga was over years ago, well, looks like it has been reignited again, and trust Drake is feeling the heat now that both Pusha and Kendrick are on his neck. Now, in case you forgot it, Pusha literally brought Drake to his knees when he completely rocked the industry in 2018 by exposing one of Drake's biggest secrets. In the story of Adidon, Pusha not only shaded Drake, but dropped a massive bombshell about Drake having a secret son, Adonis, with adult star Sophie Brousseau. The diss track didn't just shake the charts, it shook Drake's entire public image.
And I'm like, again, who is this? Like, you got a whole child that you suppressing. You're not even, you got a whole child that nobody knows about. It's real.
We didn't really go that crazy on each other. Yeah. And we left Nick out of it, and we left kind of family out of it for the most.
And remember that infamous blackface photo of Drake? Yep, Pusha included that in his takedown for good measure, leaving Drake scrambling to defend himself. Their beef was one of the most famous ones in hip-hop history, but it also left Drake with a reputation that's still haunting him to this day.
You are silent in all black issues, Drake. You really are. You are really, really silent. I don't hear about anything. You don't stand for nothing. You don't say nothing about nothing. You don't. It's just what it is.
Drake and Sophie's relationship made headlines when they were spotted together in Amsterdam. After their rendezvous, Sophie claimed she was pregnant with Drake's youngin', allegedly armed with hard evidence to back it up. Pusha took that storyline and turned it into an all-out attack, solidifying his spot as one of Drake's most ruthless rivals. Fast forward to April 2024, and Drake is getting dragged all over the internet because of Kendrick Lamar. And if you thought Pusha's diss was brutal, Kendrick didn't hold back either. Drake fired the first shots in their beef, but instead of winning, he's been struggling to recover ever since. Kendrick's diss tracks, especially Not Like Us, went viral and sent the internet into a frenzy. Kendrick accused Drake of being a PDF, a claim that fans have latched onto, especially when you consider some of Drake's questionable past behavior. Take, for example, that time Drake brought a girl on stage during a concert. Instead of keeping things professional, he started complimenting her body and curves, all while knowing her age. The moment left fans uncomfortable and raised major red flags about Drake's conduct.
Although 17 is still legal age of consent in the state of California, right? It still could be deemed as distasteful.
Then there's the situation with Millie Bobby Brown. Back when she was just 14, Drake was caught texting her and even telling her, "I miss you." While Drake brushed it off as a friendship, the internet wasn't having it.
He's so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
Now, as Kendrick gears up for his highly anticipated 2025 Super Bowl halftime performance, Drake has reportedly filed multiple lawsuits against Kendrick and Universal Music Group, UMG. He's accusing them of inflating Kendrick's Spotify streams and manipulating his song to go viral. But let's keep it real. Many fans think Drake's just bitter because he lost the beef.
Last week, Frozen Moments LLC, a company managed by Drake, filed a petition in the New York Supreme Court accusing UMG and Spotify of engaging in a scheme to ensure Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us broke through on multiple streaming platforms, according to the petition.
Even Charlemagne to God predicted this drama way back during their back and forth, saying that Drake would eventually resort to lawsuits if things didn't go his way. And now, here we are, with Drake trying to legally challenge Kendrick's success instead of fighting it out on the mic.
One, what is the next move for Drake?
Lawsuit.
No.
Sue. Listen.
Why? He needs to sue all the investigators
No.
on Twitter have been pulling all the stories.
The investigators on Twitter ain't got shit to lose. Let me tell you something. Drake is half white.
People are clowning Drake online, with one user hilariously pointing out, didn't Drake say in the Heart Part 6 that he gave Kendrick all the information he raps about? Why isn't Drake suing himself? The internet stays undefeated. Let's be honest, what Drake might be fearing most is the global spotlight Kendrick will have during the Super Bowl, with rumors swirling that Kendrick could perform Not Like Us and potentially call Drake out as a certified PD file on one of the biggest stages in the world. It's no wonder Drizzy is scrambling.
What the deal, everybody? My name Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos.
But Drake has another thing to worry about, because several sources are claiming that Kendrick Lamar and Pusha T have a collaboration in the works, with none other than Pharrell Williams behind the production. Can you imagine the level of shade these two are about to throw at Drake? Like, Pusha already has zero chill when it comes to Drizzy, and now teaming up with Kendrick, this is about to be a whole event. Some cryptic posts popped up from big rap outlets, showing images of a dot and eclipse, clearly alluding to Kendrick and Pusha's reunion with his brother Malice. Fans went into full-on detective mode, connecting the dots and speculating that something huge is coming. According to leaked music databases, a new song titled Whips and Chains has been uploaded, credited to Clips, and featuring Kendrick Lamar. Now, if that's not a setup for Drake to get dragged one more time, I don't know what is.
Featuring Kendrick Lamar. Chains and Whips is the name of the diss track that Clips debuted at the Louis Vuitton fashion show. And TikTok is telling us that Kendrick Lamar is supposed to be on this song. Remember, back in August, Pusha T said they were missing just one feature.
Word on the street is that this track might just be one of the hardest diss records we've heard in years. From the snippets that have been floating around, the beat alone sounds like Pharrell went all out, making it clear that Kendrick and Pusha are coming for Drake's neck. There are speculations that the track will include references to some of Drake's most out-of-touch lines, like the ones on Family Matters, and knowing Pusha's knack for turning personal moments into diss track gold, you just know he's gonna bring up everything from Drake's lawsuits to his shady past behavior. The internet is going crazy over this, and people are not holding back. One user said the documentary on Drake's downfall from grace will be one for the ages, hinting at how massive this fallout could be. Another added, Pusha T, Malice, Dot on a Pharrell beat post beef might end hip-hop. Putting Nas on there would just be nuclear holocaust, showing just how powerful this collab could be. And someone else kept it petty, saying, as I always say, don't poke the bear if you don't want Ish to get grizzly. Drake is living proof of what happens when you think a sleeping bear is a dead one. It's clear that people are expecting this to shake the hip-hop world in ways we've never seen before. So, what do y'all think about this messy saga? Could Drake's lawsuits really hold up, or is he just salty about losing the beef to Kendrick? And do you think Pusha T is about to shake things up even more by coming to Kendrick's defense? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because we need to unpack all of this together. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe for more real updates straight from the hood.